one artery here and vein. This is the kidney. So the artery that's going to the kidney, can we name it again? Anything that says renal is pertaining to the kidney. So this would be what? The renal artery. And in blue would be what?
Renal vein.
Renal vein. This is the adrenal gland. This is the adrenal gland that sits on top of the kidney. And now we have a vein that is going to the adrenal gland. And that would be called the adrenal lumbar vein. But another name that is preferred in medicine is the suprarenal vein. Are we getting the idea? Suprarenal. Renal is the kidney. This sits on top of the kidney. So suprarenal, that is easy to remember. Suprarenal vein that goes to the adrenal gland. So if you have a suprarenal vein, you expect to have a suprarenal artery. This is shown in blue. This would be the suprarenal vein. So that's a testable item. Suprarenal vein. Now, the diaphragm and the first landmark from the diaphragm, what is it again, to repeat? Celiac trunk, followed by the superior mesenteric. And again, you're showing, so what is this thin artery that is leaving the descending aorta? What is it called? Gonadal vein, gonadal artery. And the blue represents what? The blue is leaving from the inferior vena cava, and they're twisted together. Both of them are gonadal artery and gonadal vein. See how slender they are. So here's the gonadal artery in red, leaving from the descending aorta, and the gonadal vein is leaving from the inferior vena cava. But look on this side. Of course, here would again be your common iliac artery, and the blue is the common iliac vein. I want to have your undivided attention now. In the human body, on the left-hand side, look carefully. On here is the descending aorta, and there is in red leaving, which is the gonadal artery, and from the inferior vena cava in blue leaves the gonadal vein. But on this side, let's see if we figure out what is happening on this side. So here we have a vein that is leaving from where? So the inferior vena cava is all the way over there. So on this side, on the right-hand side, the gonadal vein leaves there. But on this side, the gonadal vein, instead of going across to leave from here, it leaves from the renal vein. So on this side of the body, on the left-hand side, the renal vein leaves from the gonadal vein descends from the renal vein. That's the difference. So here it is, it's leaving from the renal vein. It is very slender, it's still the gonadal vein, but this time it's coming from the renal vein. So if I tag this tiny vein coming from the renal vein, it is the gonadal vein on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, it comes off of the inferior vena cava. And that's it. Plus your pictures over there, you have to